The sun rose softly over a small coastal town in the Philippines. The sea was calm, and the air smelled of salt and hope. Miguel Santos, a young Filipino swimmer, stood at the edge of the water. He stretched his arms and looked at the wide ocean like it was an old friend. He had no fancy gear, only worn goggles and strong belief. Miguel trained every morning before sunrise. While others slept, he swam against waves and cold currents. He believed the sea taught lessons no pool could teach. Today felt different, like the water was holding a secret meant only for him. Across the ocean in the United States, Jason Miller, the country's best swimmer, finished another perfect training session. His medals shined inside a glass case. Cameras loved him and sponsors trusted him. He was known for speed, confidence, and winning without fear. Jason believed no one could touch his record. When he heard rumors about a Filipino swimmer training in open water, he laughed. To him, real champions came from world-class pools, not small seaside towns. During an international sports forum, Jason spoke boldly. He said no swimmer from a poor country could ever beat him. With a smile, he placed a $10,000 bet that no Filipino swimmer could outrun him in a fair race. The room went quiet. Reporters looked shocked. Then Ana Reyes, a Filipino sports journalist, raised her hand. Calm but firm, she said she knew a swimmer who would take that challenge. Jason smiled wider, thinking it was easy money. Ana traveled back home and found Miguel after his morning swim. She told him about the bet and the challenge. Miguel listened quietly, his eyes steady. He did not smile or boast. He only asked one question. Where is the race? Ana explained it would be an international pool race. Big crowd, big lights. Miguel nodded. He did not care about the money. To him, this was about pride and proving something deeper. Miguel's coach, Coach Ramon, was an old swimmer with tired knees and sharp eyes. When he heard about the challenge, he warned Miguel, "Coach, that man has everything. Money, science, machines. You only have your body and heart." Miguel respected his coach. He said softly, "Coach, I taught you to trust the water. I am not afraid." Ramon saw something strong in Miguel's eyes. He agreed to help him prepare, knowing this race could change everything. Jason trained with advanced machines and experts watching every move. His strokes were measured by computers. His diet was perfect. Every second of his day was planned. He felt relaxed, already imagining the victory speech. Miguel trained differently. He swam longer hours, building endurance. Coach Ramon focused on breathing and mental strength. They practiced silence, focus, and pain control. Miguel learned to stay calm even when his body screamed. News of the bet spread fast. Social media talked about rich versus poor, science versus nature. Many people doubted Miguel. Some even laughed at the idea of him winning. Jason enjoyed the attention and joked about buying a new car with the prize money. Miguel stayed offline. Ana advised him to ignore the noise. Every night, Miguel prayed quietly and slept early. He believed pressure was just another wave to swim through.
The race day arrived. The pool arena was huge and bright. Flags from many countries waved. Jason walked in with confidence, waving at fans. Cameras followed his every move. Miguel entered quietly with Coach Ramon. His eyes stayed on the pool. Ana watched from the press area, nervous but hopeful. The air was heavy with expectation, and silence slowly filled the room. Both swimmers stood on their blocks. Jason looked sideways and smiled at Miguel. "Enjoy the moment," he whispered. Miguel did not respond. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. The whistle sounded. The crowd held its breath. In that moment, everything, Money, pride, country rested on a single dive. Jason exploded into the water, fast and powerful. He quickly took the lead. The crowd cheered loudly. Commentators praised his perfect form and control. Miguel followed steadily. He did not rush. His strokes were smooth, his breathing calm. Coach Ramon watched closely, knowing Miguel's strength was not speed, but endurance. Halfway through the race, Jason still led. But something changed. His movements slowed slightly. The pressure to finish strong started to show. His breathing became heavier. Miguel increased his pace gently. Years of ocean swimming made him comfortable with fatigue. He began closing the gap, stroke by stroke. The crowd noticed and grew silent. In the last lap, Jason pushed hard, but his energy dropped fast. His arms felt heavy. Panic flashed across his face. This was new to him. Miguel felt pain too, but he embraced it. He remembered cold mornings and strong waves. With focus and calm, he surged forward. At the final seconds, he touched the wall first. The arena exploded in noise. People stood up in disbelief. Jason lifted his head, confused. He looked at the scoreboard and froze. Miguel had won. Jason stepped out of the pool in silence. His face showed shock and respect. The $10,000 bet no longer mattered. What shocked him most was realizing heart could beat money. Jason walked up to Miguel and shook his hand. "You earned this," he said quietly. There was no pride left, only honesty. Miguel smiled gently and thanked him. Anna reported the story with emotion. Coach Ramon wiped tears from his eyes. The win was not just a race victory, it was a message to the world. Miguel returned home as a hero, but he stayed the same. He continued swimming at dawn, teaching young kids for free. The money was shared with his community. Jason went back home changed. He trained harder, but with humility. He learned that greatness is not built only in rich places. Sometimes it rises quietly from the sea.